fucking planet's eating it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck. People don't care. They don't, yeah, I got, look, Prince. You know? Okay. God, speaking of Prince, how about Lady Gaga?
How long have you been doing this?
Like 10 years, you know, and even actually longer. 10 years I'd call, you know, something that, you know, 10 years good.
Right,
before that I was like, I threw all those away.
What? It's from
every single image is from a magazine, because I'm a real stickler about that too. I've never ever Xeroxed one thing. It's always cut out of a magazine or book. And people always question that about my shit too, because they'll see repeats. I'm going, dude, those are National Geographics. You know how many millions they print? I find 10 or 20 of the same ones all the time. You know what I mean? And I just cut out the same images so I can repeat them and stuff. And people freak on that. Right. You know, they try to burn me and say, oh, what are you Xeroxing, or you know, or are you really cutting these things out? Especially online, people can't. They just won't believe it. You know what I mean? Like a lot of those guys do that digital manipulation and stuff, where it's just they find stock photos that are other people's photos, just like I do, and then they manipulate them. But on the computer, like I said, anybody could do that, you know. I mean, but you know, some of them are cool. I mean, I will admit that, but I have more respect for somebody who takes a blank piece of paper and actually puts something on it. You know what I mean? But you know, that's not everything. I mean, I do like, you know, some digital stuff's pretty cool. You know, I have to say. I'm really anti-technology, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I dig trees, you know what I mean? I dig like going for a hike, you know.
Right.
I don't dig like, you know, but I do use a computer, but not just crazy, you know what I mean? Like on the cell phone every second and stuff. That just bothers me, It's like I was saying about crime, you know, somebody has to look this stuff in the face, because that's how you figure out about stuff, you know what I mean? And again, not because I'm advocating it necessarily, but because it's interesting and it's not everyday material. Well, if I see, you know, a pair of, you know, brown tennis, I mean, whatever, that's just not interesting. But just because stuff that is not explored just always seems a little more interesting. These are off the beaten track subject, so I find that interesting just because it's not everyday discussion. You know what I mean? Right. And also again, it's how to it's looking at this kind of stuff is how we figure out why people are going on fucking rampages and shit. You know what I mean? Right. Why they're going, why they're killing and stuff. You know what I mean? And it's more and more and more and more. You know, unfortunately, you know. And again, I don't think it's a great thing by any means, but I'm interested in it. You know, just like what I tell people is, just because I'm reading a medical book doesn't mean I'm a doctor. Because I'm reading a serial killer book doesn't mean I'm a serial killer. Okay? It's about being able to distinguish between, you know, interest and performance. You know what I mean? You know. I think the government is totally corrupt, and it's you know, people are aggro, you know, they're aggro these days, you know what I mean? And because we're not one-on-one people anymore, people are becoming more less sensitive towards another human, you know what I mean? That, you know, oh, hey, hold it, bro, I'm on my cell phone, you know what I mean? Well, if this person's standing right in front of you, you'd rather talk on the cell phone. See, that's not a good thing, you know what I mean? To me, dude, you gotta wake up. All this science fiction shit that seems completely off the map, it's right around the corner, dummy. You're gonna get your chip implant any fucking day and shit, and I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm going out to the hills or something, you know what I mean? I'm not doing that, you know what I mean? I don't believe in it. Right. And I think it's the downfall of the human race if you can't see that, you know what I mean? They shot John Lennon. I go, how come nobody ever goes crazy and shoots somebody good like Lady Gaga, man? How come no one ever loses it and like blasts one of those kind of people?